And Bellezza Jewelry. Paul Woods is here. I'm Lynn Murphy, and we were just chatting about our showstopper. I know I'm kind of jumping ahead here.
You're jumping the gun.
I gotta tell you, Angie came out. Wait till you see. It's actually jewelry for the foot. That's all I'm gonna say.
That's right.
And it's Bellezza.
Italian jewelry.
And you can wear it to the pool and to the beach, so we'll tell you more about that. It's gonna be coming up a little bit later as our key showstopper in the show. So let's talk Lira. Always a #1 request, always a top seller in our Bellezza line, but we never incorporated with genuine turquoise before, and it is simply stunning. So the bracelet is 7 1/4 inches in length, and I want to show you here in the back, you have a full 1-inch extender. So from 7 1/4, you can adjust it to 8 1/4 inches with a nice large extended lobster claw clasp. And then in between each of the Lira coins, and these are genuine tenure, you'll see in the back here, you have bezel set natural turquoise, even down to the gorgeous matrix running through it. Just adds to the richness and the authenticity. 5 flex pays, event priced, means it's under $25 to get this at home. And then of course we'll complete that entire ensemble if you would like, especially with the extra flexes that we're offering, if you can do it, with the necklace and those matching earrings. But tell me a little bit about how they incorporated the Lira with the turquoise in this particular style and silhouette. I'm absolutely loving.
But you know, I'm a huge fan. I'm a huge fan of J. King's jewelry, and I love turquoise. But I don't work with sterling silver in turquoise. That's not part of my world. I said, well, let's do it with gold. We have a gold girl out there, and she loves turquoise too. Let's see what it looks like. Now, the Italians have a wonderful saying about a woman who wears turquoise. They say that a woman who wears turquoise will never lack for friends. In other words, it's a really popular, makes you feel popular and energetic and happy. So it's got a great feeling to it. But the marriage of this beautiful turquoise with the gold of Bellezza is so beautiful. It's so, and your dress, I mean, it just really sets off your dress and your eyes, and it's just absolutely stunning. Your eyes are such a beautiful, deep pool of gorgeousness, and they set you off.
Well, it's because this green is so close to it.
Yeah.
Because my eyes change from blue to green.
Mine do that too.
Yours too.
Because we're father-daughter. Father-daughter. So then we did this with genuine Lira. Now these Lira happen to be the 20 Lira pieces. And I don't know if you know how we get Lira, but they're not in circulation anymore. They haven't been made in almost 20 years. And this particular coin first came into circulation in 1954. So imagine the stories that each one of these has. Now, my Italian friends presented me with this book when I was in Vicenza last year, and it's all in Italian. Trust me, it challenged me. But it's all about collecting Lira and all the different years. And the coinage actually goes back to like 800 AD. I mean, it's really got a wonderful history. So when you are acquiring coin jewelry, you're collecting a little piece of history. When you are acquiring coin jewelry, you are stepping into a new club. You are stepping up to a level of sophistication and wealth that has previously been reserved for the very rich, for the very well-to-do, and those with the most extraordinary taste. People who were so wealthy that it was okay to wear their money, right?
True.
Now that trend goes back about 2,500 years, and it actually started with the Romans. Rich Roman women would have jewelry made from their coins, and they'd wear it about, and I don't have to buy bread with my coins, I'm wearing them. How lovely is that, right? You know, lots of fun. So I know a lot of you are collecting our Lira coin jewelry. The Lira will never be made again. It is very rare. We've married it with real turquoise here, and we've done a whole suite. Now, the last thing I'm gonna say is that if you don't buy the suite, by the suite, I mean the bracelet, the earrings, and the necklace. If you don't acquire them, you can never make the choice about wearing them all together.
That's a great point.
You know, you just can't. You're going to kick yourself later and go, oh, I should have got them all. Remember, you wear the suite when you are the center of attention. When it's your party.
Yes. Yeah. I'm just going to ask you what the actual, the Lira here, what was it worth? Do you remember what this one is?
Well, it's a 20 Lira piece.
It's a 20 Lira, okay.
20 Lira piece, and at the time, you know, it was like a penny over here, you know. But it's wonderful because there was a time in Italy you could go to dinner and measure the cost of dinner in 20 Lira pieces. It was so inexpensive to eat a gorgeous Italian meal. That's not anymore. And now it's euros and it's so expensive.
It reminds me, I mean, I had so many beautiful memories of Italy, as you know, when I was traveling, especially through the years here at HSN with our gold buyers. And at that time, years ago, it was the lira. So every time I glance down and I look at this bracelet, I think about, you know, Italy. It just you're transported immediately. If you're a turquoise girl, I mean, to mix it back with your turquoise. I mean, to me, coin jewelry is the ultimate in a conversation. You know, people want to know about it. Wow. You know, that's all beautiful. Look at those coins. They're dripped in 18 karat gold. What is the story behind it? And it works back beautifully with that watch that's coming up. We're going to say hi to Esther in Illinois. Hi, Esther. You're live on the air with Paul and Lynn.
Hi, Paul. And hi, Lynn.
Hi.
This is Esther Ginsburg, and I'm from a suburb in Chicago, Wilmette, Illinois. And this is the first time I've ordered a piece of jewelry from your collection.
Oh,
welcome to our family.
Thank you. And I love your show. I just came home from work, and I was just turning on HSN to see what's on. And I'd ordered the long bronze, I forgot, the chain necklace with the toggle.
This one?
With the toggle closure and the tassel.
Beautiful. Oh, what a perfect first purchase.
Perfect. You're going to be so thrilled.
I love it.
Oh, I'm so happy for you.
Yes, so I just wanted to tell you I'm excited to try your line. And can you hear me? Because I have dogs barking in the background.
We hear you, but you go give those doggies a big hug for us, and thank you for saying hi.
I just think this is an absolute stunning